time. Kia ora koutou katoa, nai mai, haere mai. Welcome to the Cleaver Classic. We are live at Waipa Workingmans Club Te Awamutu in the mighty Waikato for a night of action at the Cleaver Classic. So we're going to get started in about 5 minutes. Phil's going to do some announcements. We've got a good, decent crowd here already. Expecting a few more to file in over the next half an hour to hour as they finish work and come along. But we'll be starting the quarterfinals pretty shortly, so stay tuned. We're on YouTube, so get that Chromecasting to your big TV. Shout out to the Bond Sports Bar, it's been shown there. Shout out to the Grey Squirrel for helping us with all the tech. Shout out to Mark Cleaver for building a fabulous stage. It's all built up, we're all ready to go. So we will be back live. Well, we are live. We'll be with you shortly with the first game, which is Dion the Mentalist Toki against Craig CC Caldwell. Best of 7. Semi-finals will be best of 9, and final will be best of 11. So we'll be back shortly with the commentary. I'm like Wayne Mardle.
130.
Dart CC. Not sure if we got sound here. Always some technical issues with these events, as is normal. But I could just be talking to myself, but that's alright. I'm happy to do so.
83.
Short format, best of 7. Not much time to make any mistakes with these guys. The ball off is very important. We're going to be throwing first in this.
Craig, you require 83.
CC on 83. Moves himself 66. He hits the 16 for the bullseye. Oh, slides into the 11.
Dion, you require 156.
Dion with the outshot on 156. I'm talking. Craig Caldwell 39 to take the first leg on the throw. So can't really. There's a 17 there. Probably wasn't going for that. 22. Double 11. All doubles are equal. And he cracks it. Darts! That's 1-0. Settle the nerves. Not that CC will have nerves on the big stage. He's been here plenty of times before.
45.
Shout out to the caller, David Adams, doing a fantastic job. An articulate man.
60.
Starts Dion. Alright, here we're live. Thank you, Jack Thompson, our off-site technician that makes shit happen even when he's not here. Thank you, Jack. Looking forward to your 40th, by the way. The big 4-0. Not too far behind you myself. Still hope to achieve some things in my 30s, but that's for another day. We have Craig Caldwell, who's 1 up against Dion. Dion on a 187. Just going to look to set this up now.
45. Craig, you require 141.
Trying to get an extra commentator here because no one wants to just hear me rambling on for hours on end. Could tell you my life story maybe, but there's a darts game to watch, so we'll stick with this for now. It's much more entertaining. Dion with a 142 out. I'd like a ton here just to leave it handy. Only a 60. So CC with a 116 out to break the throw, and in these best 7 games, that's pretty crucial. He won't do it.
26.
Dion looked with the pops 82. Bullseye for double 16s, the usual route. That's an 18, so he's got 64. We're looking at triple 14. Oh, and we have been joined and blessed with the presence of the Ghost Pepper Scott Menzies, who's, man, you've been a man of action today, Scotty. Tell us about your manly skills of drilling and 2x4 and timber.
Well, let's just see this 90 checkout first. CC for the bull. Ooh, give it a go, CC. Yeah, mate, we've been more Bob the Builder than Ghost Pepper the Darts player today.
That's an old reference, Bob the Builder. I've not thought of him for a while.
Sorry, how often did you think of Bob the Builder?
He didn't do anything to me when I was a kid.
Well, I'm starting to think Bob might have touched you, mate.
No. It was nothing like that. He was a hero of mine. I remember when he got to #1 in the charts. What a legend. But yeah, we've got CC here, who's 1-0 up, break a throw, potentially.
Oh, there was a bit of an ugly set from CC. He's left himself the madhouse. I expect Dion to take the 16 to even it up 1-1.
Well, CC's a good friend of you, Scotty. You guys have played darts together a lot. You played against each other a lot. You're the reigning Canterbury Open doubles champions. Tell me what it's like to play with CC.
Oh, it's awesome playing with CC. Legend of the game. He's done more than most in New Zealand darts, and to have him at your back he's a bloody legend. Love it.
As Dion takes out the second leg there, you can't really afford to get broken on your throw in this best of 7. You're experiencing the best of 7. How do you approach a game like this where you've got to get off straight away, basically? You can't have a bad leg.
Yeah, I don't know if I really think about it too much, to be fair.
I'm interested in the psychology, Scotty. Tell me about the way a darts player's brain works.
I just hope I don't hit 26s.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, stay straight and hopefully snag the odd treble.
Well, CC will have played a number of best of 7s in his career, and more, in fact. But they're one each here, averaging in the 74, 63s. Obviously, both players are capable a lot more than that, but just feeling their way into the game.
Yeah, I expect CC looks like he's throwing pretty well, throwing pretty straight. I expect him to probably...
Extra dart in the bag, just pulls that out.
Oh. CC with the rogue 12 while going for a 180. We might have to roll that back and have a look at that.
No, we don't want to call that out, do we? Or... Regardless, he's 150 points ahead. He's got this. You think he's going to wrap this leg up, but let's see how he sets up 151.
He's in. Oh, he loves hitting that.
89 left, I believe.
He loves hitting that single 2 CC tonight. Crikey, he's going to have to sort that out.
As Phil deals with the technical issues, I'm glad I'm not on the tech side. I'm more the people person of this team, Scotty. I just talk. I don't need to worry with tech. Phil sorts that kind of thing out.
The backbone of commentary.
Some kind of bone. I don't know if it's the back one. It might be the thigh. It could be anywhere, but I'll take any bone in the body, to be honest.
Are we still talking darts?
And this is the kind of commentary you get, you know.
A lovely accidental set from CC there, leaving the 36 while going for Bull. I expect Dion's under the triple 20, so I expect CC to wrap this up and take the 2-1 lead.
Well, Scotty, I remember you playing CC in our tournament in the Bond Sports Bar. You drew CC. I think it was a close game. It was a 6-4 or a 6-5. It was pretty tight. Yeah, CC got the best of you on that day.
He did, but it was a good experience. Loved playing on stage. That was a hell of an event. We had 120 odd people there cheering us on, which is awesome. You guys are doing a great job for New Zealand darts.
And I'd say there's a good 60, 70 in the room today. I think there'll be a few more roll in later on as they finish work. But yeah, a pretty good turnout. The locals have come along to support it. It's really cool to come to a relatively small town like Tiamutu and people get behind it. So, and why wouldn't you? You know?
Oh, up the Mutu.
Up the Mutu. I love the Mutu. As my playlist plays Limp Bizkit Break Stuff.
Ooh, CC's
Dion Toki tries to break the throw.
CC's getting a bit frisky on these doubles. There's 2 free darts at tops for Dion. Good marker.
He's going to bounce off that.
Ooh, loose.
Into the 5.
Craig, you acquire 2.
Oh, here we go. We've got the leg score up there. Look at Phil. What a hero.
Game started.
Oh, absolute scenes as he pins Madhouse up the CC.
Throw first. Game on.
Yeah, both guys not really playing. I'm sure they're not playing their best starts here at all. So there's definitely opportunity if they can just find their form to take this.
Oh, absolutely.
100.
Solid 100 there from CC. So we've got the rest of the quarterfinals coming up. We've got Jamie Hilton-Jones playing next with Jamie Hilton-Jones playing Ho Nui Herder, also known as H. And then we got the Ollie Boom, Olivia Curran, the current Hutt Valley Association John Wilkes Memorial Women's Singles Champion. Won that last weekend. Scotty, you were there. Playing Harrison Donigan, the man from the north, man from Oldham. And then Mark Cleaver on against Chad Beasley in the final game of the quarterfinals. Who do you think's going to win this, Scotty?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you didn't butcher H's pronunciation of his name. You did an outstanding job.
Thank you.
Second of all, look, the man of the moment is Mark Cleaver. Can that man lose? He won the John Wilkie in Hutt Valley, but faced multiple match starts from multiple people, but still made it through. Like he's Teflon. He's the Donald Trump of darts. Nothing sticks on that guy.
Do you think there's a bit of a fear factor with some players against Mark Cleaver, because he seems to get away with some average performances, and he'll be the first one to say that he played rubbish, but is there a bit of a fear factor now because he is Mark Cleaver with some players?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, like you're always nervous when you're playing someone like Mark or playing someone like CC or Ben Rob. Yeah, no, absolutely. They sort of, it's almost worth sort of 5 or 10 on the average.
Yeah, I've seen Mark in the last year get out some he's good at winning those scrappy games, and I've seen him scrap a few times and players have just not taken their chances against him. So yeah, he's got the respect and of the other players. Everyone knows he's the number one in the DPNZ rankings, and he's going to be in that World Cup team, which I can't wait to watch. I hope our Kiwi boys go and do us proud, and I think they will.
Yeah, like Mark's one of those guys that doesn't necessarily play the board, he plays the man, and so if you're averaging 70, he'll average 72 and win. If you're averaging 90, he'll average 92 and win. And he's bloody good at it. Much respect.
Yeah, he can step up his game, or as Dion takes him out the 32 for 2-all. So this one's going with throw.
My chicken wings have arrived.
Okay, thank you very much, Scotty, for your insight. Yeah, Scotty's going to multitask, eat his chicken wings while commentating. I mean, that's just next level. That's what you're dealing with our commentary here. Multitasking. We're professionals.
Seriously worried.
Put in the comments if you're watching, or let us know where you're watching from. I believe the Bond Sports Bar's tuned in for this. Let us know if who you're supporting, who you think will win. Let's make this interactive. How long have you known CC for, Scotty? As you mid-chicken wing, I'll just ask you a question.
Probably about 6 years now. Yeah. Both members are the mighty Capi Mana, up the Mana. Best club in the country. Yeah, no, absolutely legend game. I think I might get my dates wrong here, but maybe 2020, 2021, he was doing what Mark Cleaver's currently doing, winning everything. The best in New Zealand by a distance.
And yet you said that's some fear factor with a few players. That you're playing Craig Caldwell, who's one of the most legendary darts players. This one's Mark Cohn. Yeah, I feel like we should get commission for this, promoting music, and I do like being the DJ. That is a fun part of my job. Picked your walk-on song, Scotty.
There was a Red Hot Chili Peppers special, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Needs a triple 20 here to hit ball. Can he hit it? No. CC's going to get a poke at 72.
That's a good cover shot there from Dion, but CC with a 72. And then 16 there. And it's tops.
52.
Right, well, Dion, there's a massive opportunity here for Dion. If he can break the throw here, he's throwing for the match. Can he pop this?
Did you sauce up your chip?
Yeah,
that is hot sauce.
That's hot sauce.
That is not.
Well, you are the ghost
sauce.
pepper. Maybe they gave you that specifically. They just knew who you were, and they were like, "You need some hot sauce for those hot chips."
I've been loading up on that sauce. It is not tomato sauce. That is hot.
And CC takes out 20. Ghost pepper by name, but not by nature, apparently.
It's not bad, but it's hot.
Apparently, Ghost Pepper can't handle the hotness, so I don't know why he's got that nickname. I thought he'd just be spooning that into his mouth. You want to speak? All right, 3-2 here. So CC one leg away as we move away from the. It is hot. It looks like ketchup. It looks like ketchup, but it's ridiculous. The lady horse is in the commentary box. It's not a box. It's just a table with hot wings and hot sauce on it.
You can't ruin the illusion like that. He wants the fourth. He wants to get this done nice and quick. That's a good first dart. Oh, he's backed it up. Are we going to see the 180? Outstanding. He'll leave himself on 62. That was a big dart. That was a big dart. Dion is a long way back here. He just needs to compose himself, find that treble.
60. Craig, you require 62.
At least they were straight. Will it be done in 2? 52 left. Oh, slip that into the 1. Alright, 32 left.
Yeah, that's hot sauce is ridiculous sometimes.
It's hot though.
No, shout it.
It's not tomato sauce.
It's not tomato.
I can't even talk. I'm trying to do commentary and my eyes are watering now. And I went in for another dip.
Here we go.
Scotty's really stitched us up here.
CC for the game.
CC for the game.
Just outside.
And there it is.
And the match, Craig Caldwell.
Great darts from CC. We're experimenting with a new walk-on finish song. Well, there we are, Craig Caldwell, 4-2 against Dion Toki in the first of our quarterfinals of the Cleaver Classic. I'm going to drink some liquid to make this hot sauce go away, and we'll be back with the next game.
And welcome back. We are now into our second game where H will be taking on the mighty Kaitaia Fire, Jamie Hilton Jones. We apologise for the lack of scoring. We are having some slight issues with Darts Connect, which I can guarantee you is user error, rather than a problem with Darts Connect. It's genuinely one of the best systems we've ever used. So we've got some people working in the background trying to get the tablet up and running. And I'm joined in the commentary booth by fan favourite Connor the Shambles Nyland. How are you finding it today?
It's been a good day. We hopped in the private jet, nice and early.
134.
As Jamie Hilton Jones busts in a nice 1-3-4, but got up here, set up shop, and we're into our second game. It's going pretty well. Aged up the blocks already,
55.
as is Jamie. Both with 10 plus scores in the first leg.
$121.
Some super darts there from Jamie Roberts.
Jamie Hilton Jones.
Jamie Roberts, he should be here. I think he's out with his family today. He was a massive help during the qualifier, called a lot of games, really helped us with the
61.
final.
Jamie, you require 107.
107 left.
47.
Leaves himself 60.
And H, a lovely 100
Jamie, you
there.
require 60.
He's got 60 remaining.
60 remaining.
There's the 20, there's the fat bit. Oh, just over. Lovely
Game
darts.
shot and the first leg.
That's their first leg. Notice how H is sporting
Second
the
leg,
drowning
Jamie
prevention
Roberts,
darts logo
game
on his
on.
face as opposed to on his top. That's an interesting,
Like an American
interesting
football
tactic.
player. He's looking good, H.
He always looks good.
44.
And he knows it as well. The hair is looking mighty fine, as per usual.
He's got the crown on.
He busted a 140 here. H with downstairs for a 137 potentially.
87.
87 scored there by H.
$140.
Super darts by JHJ again there. The Kaitaia Fire jumping in there with another 140. He's feeling confident. And just to let everybody at home know, there is some frantic workings going on in the background around this tablet situation. We are hoping we will have scores back with you as soon as possible. This is where it would have come in handy with the DPNZ guys. They know this app inside and out. This is our first time of ever using the app properly. 120, the 180. Oh,
135.
there was some super darts there by H. Oh, he's put a little bit of pressure on Jamie. Oh, he dropped his dart. Was that nerves? H is coming back now. He's upset with that one, slipped it to the right into the ones. Oh, good recovery. Oh.
66. $140. H, you require 128.
Oh, well, we do have a special guest in the commentary box for this one. It's Mr. Mark Cleaver has arrived. How are we, Mr. Cleaver?
Good, mate, good, yeah. There's been some good darts thrown here.
There has.
Jamie Hilton Jones, of course, he won the pairs and
Game shot
the
and
John
the second
Wilkie
leg.
Yeah,
so
another,
last weekend, so he's been playing
Playing
amazing darts. So
and that's 2-0 up against H. So that was the second leg, done very well there. Seems to be in control of the game.
he's pretty got the hunger, old Jamie. So he's determined to win everything this year.
He is hungry for that stage experience.
Yeah, that's it. I think once he gets his first stage experience, it'll be another turning point, I think, in his game.
Yeah, I agree. You know, a little bit of banter from the background. Wanting H. Great recovery. And how are you feeling about early next month?
Yeah, I know it's coming around pretty quick.
60.
You know, with the what the clubs have been doing to fundraise, and personally, if it wasn't for the clubs doing what they do and personal friends and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't be going. You know, it's just the cost of everything, and as you know, I chase a tour which costs a lot of money. But you know, just grateful for the support out there.
I suppose it once again speaks to the New Zealand community, doesn't it? You know, and especially in places like Te Awamutu, where it's a real tight-knit community, and you know, you're one of their own, so they want to see you get out there and go smash it on the world stage.
Oh, it's amazing. You know, it's basically been a dream. I've been so close over the years, and to finally actually tick the box to say, you know, first World Cup, you know, and to play along great friend of mine, hope I will. Really looking forward to it.
I feel it's a dangerous conversation. H has got the 170 left. Oh, he went high. I thought we were going to see a 170 on the stream for the first time.
58.
Oh, 137.
119.
So it's 5.
H, you require 112.
Yeah, I've played darts for actually a long time, so I know what he's capable of, and he's just as dangerous a player as anyone else. You know, when he's on, he's untouchable.
Yeah, he is. He's a great player.
But I mean, a lot of these guys travel from out of town. That, you know, been driving and stuff. There, you get a bit, you know, what do you call it, the driving lag, or what do you call it? You know, been on the road and then try and prepare yourself to play darts.
Yeah, definitely. And it has been impressive how far people have travelled for this. I mean, obviously Jamie's from the far north, came all the way down, and we've got the DPNZ Pro Tour this weekend. Oh, H on the tops. Oh, slipped it just under.
Jamie, you require 40.
And Jamie's got tops left for a 3-0 win, a 3-0 lead.
And
there it is. There it is.
Forward legs, aim to throw first, game on. $81.
Yes, I spent the last couple of days doing the stage, which looks fantastic, I think.
It really does. You've done a great job with that stage.
It's come out, help with a couple of local club players that have helped me set it up, carrying the boards on and stuff like that. You know, it's a bit of work goes behind the scene that people don't really see.
80.
Yeah, no, it is a phenomenal venue, this.
And the qualifying round that we had here on the 10th, we had a great support for that too. You know, that was a good turnout.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And again, pleased to see some crowd in.
140.
Hopefully we'll fill up that top end a little bit later on tonight.
Yeah, there's still a couple of members down the stairs there I was talking to. They're still debating whether to come up or not.
85.
But what trouble is, I'm watching the replay of the Premier League down there.
Yeah. No, it's always difficult to compete with the Premier League. Are they saying that? I mean, I was listening to Barry Hearn the other week, and he was saying that in the UK, darts is only second to the Premier League.
Yeah.
So the only other watch sport more than darts in the UK is the Premier League, which that's they're beating rugby, they're beating every other sport out there, and there's a lot to pick from, and it just shows the power and strength of the game.
It's incredible. You know, with that Barry Hearn, you know, he first started off doing the snooker.
Yeah.
You know, and he saw a money-making opportunity in this sport of darts, because they still don't class darts as a sport. So, so that's, you know, for years they've been trying to get for the Olympics. It's not happened yet, but one day it might do. I'm not sure.
One day. And Jamie seems to be having a bit of a slow leg. He's rattled off the first three, and he's got a 3-0 lead, but he's really slowed down on this one.
100.
H is staying
Jamie, you
solid.
reply 150.
150 left. Will he go bull, bull, bull? He did.
Yeah, he did
I like that. I respect that.
Yeah, he did that.
90.
The crowd not so much. They wanted to see it.
Yeah, see, H is wearing a drone prevention sticker on his cheek. Help the great cause.
86. Jamie, you reply.
Yeah, no, I played with Jamie last weekend. He's a nice, humble kid. A lot of respect for him.
60.
His darts have just grown and grown. It's just getting better and better all the time.
Tops for H.
Yeah, double tops for H. Oh, just under. Ooh, on the wire. Oh, yeah, game shot. That's what you call a pressure dart. Pressure dart. Great to see.
Fifth leg. H to throw first. Game on.
Game on. Here we go. You got to say thanks to the Waipa Workingmans Club for letting us have this upstairs area, set up the stage, and yeah, no, it's a great venue. Want to try and do more of this more often.
140.
Oh, super darts, Jamie. Oh, nice 60 there for H. Oh, another one in there. Could it be a 180? Super darts. And the crowd goes wild.
100.
That's what they come to see. They want to see the 180s. Oh, he's in there again. Ooh, on the top. Oh, I thought it might have been a back-to-back 180 coming up then.
100.
Nice 100. It's always nice to follow the ton after a 180 because most people go for hit a 45 or 26 after a 180.
8 you require 136.
Oh, 80 scored. Ooh.
96. Jamie, you require 170.
Ooh, here we go. Oh, outside.
45.
Thought it might have been our first 170.
40.
Outside there. And nice darts. Oh, game on now. Super darts. There's a lot of pressure.
An H with a bit of a comeback. We're into the sixth leg, I believe, 3-2.
We lost our score on our side.
Lost our score, but we'll just have a guess for now.
Technology.
That's it. We've got to go the old-fashioned way on the chalkboard. But
60.
good little battle here between H and JHJ.
I think Jamie's 3-2.
3-2 to Jamie Hilton Jones. Can H make the comeback?
60.
Good first start there from Jamie. Yeah, good second one.
Ooh.
140.
Ton 40. Ton 40 from Jamie. What can H do?
Oh,
100.
nothing wrong with city hundreds.
How long have you known H for, Mark?
It came up probably 3 years now, 4 years,
Nice.
3 years, yeah. Yeah, because I spent a lot of my time in New Plymouth and that once I moved up to the Waikato area, chasing the darts, and got to meet a whole lot of new people, you know.
Yeah,
amazing. And H is one of those people, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've become really good mates. I stayed at this place a lot.
135.
Super darts from Jamie. Both players, I think Jamie might be on a finish, but H yet to be on one.
45, I believe, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Jamie's 45 to finish the game.
Jamie, you require 45.
Double 16 for the match. Double 8.
Oh, outside.
And he'll come back for a shot.
H, you require 97.
97 remaining for H. Very achievable. There'll be 2 darts here from H.
H
If all goes well.
The finishing. I don't know.
78 remaining. Oh, we went for a double there.
$77. Jamie, you require 16. Game
shot and the match. Jamie Hilton Jones, ladies and gentlemen, 4-2 over H. A great game there from H and Jamie Hilton Jones. Up next we will have Olivia Ollie Boom Curran versus Harrison the Hatchet Donigan. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 coming up very soon on Drowning Prevention Darts, the Cleaver Classic. And it looks like we've potentially solved the technical difficulties with the iPad. We're hoping and praying. We've got some great news. We've managed to fix the iPad situation. And then game 3 coming up very soon, ladies and gentlemen. And I have one very relieved Phil Waggett standing beside me.
You do. I think we've got the scores back. The tablet's working again. Thank you for your patience. Let's keep an eye out for the next game that's coming up.
We've got Olivia versus Harrison. So it should be an absolute belter. Harrison's on a bit of a roll. Olivia's an absolute gun.
All right, what a game. Unlucky H, that was outstanding, mate.
Just got Phil on the microphone, having a chat to the crowd.
Just 2 minutes and then we'll get the next game underway. Feel free to get yourselves a drink.
I'm also here walking past the screen now. I've got Scotty Ghost Pepper Menzies. How's that game calling there, bro?
Oh, it's good. Some high quality darts there.
Yeah. You got your inner spray on, I can hear.
Well, I called my first 180. It was quite exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
And the funny thing is, before H threw it, he said, call it.
No matter what. Yeah, lovely.
Might have only been 100, I don't know.
Sort of super game, brother. Come on. Another shout out to Waipa Workingmans Club for hosting this awesome event. We are able to raise a lot of money for drowning prevention around New Zealand, helping parents become their child's swimming instructor, teaching them how to swim, reducing the rates of drowning across the country. So it's for a bloody good cause, and then we're also putting a bit of a magnifying glass on the game of darts around New Zealand, the grassroots stage, helping our players get a bit of stage experience to hopefully one day be on the stage playing in front of their friends and family. How bloody good. You've got the con man, Conor Nolan, currently on commentary. For now, nothing really to commentate. But
talking shambles, you're doing a great job.
I'm the best in the business. But it looks like I'll be chalking the next game, so we'll have my partner in crime, Sam Gobbler Ashworthy, coming in to take my place. It's been a good day around the mighty Waikato. Big shout out to Wellington again. We saw the Hurricanes got up over the Reds 38-33 in Golden Point, which is bloody awesome. A lot of sport on this weekend, but it's all going well. And it looks like Darts Connect is back up and running, and it's now time for our next game. If you guys can't hear Phil through the microphone, you can hear me.
Was it 4-2?
I think it's set up.
Alrighty, introducing to
Alright, back on the commentary. A few technical issues, these things happen. It's all about growing. Doing about 5 jobs at once, but we'll make it work. We got Harrison stepped up. David Adams, an absolute hero, jumped in and helped this all work out. Harrison, the hatchet Harrison. Oh, you went the wrong way.
Other side.
Harrison, the hatchet, up for his walk on. We have Ollie Boom. Daniel Snooks wants to walk on as well.
And facing Harrison, she is the number 5 woman in New Zealand. She lifted her first ever WDF title last weekend at the John Waipa.
We got Ollie Boom coming up. A lot of support. The Ollie Boom, ready and raring to go. Oh.
Apparently there's no sound.
Oh, okay, alright. Tech issues. There's no sound apparently.
Who said that?
Jamie.
Just talk.
I'm talking. I've been talking. God, it's just one problem after another, Ghost Pepper.
Just trying to mop up this hot sauce.
I hope there is sound, because this is great sound. The noises we are making. As long as everyone's having a good time, Ghost Pepper. Oh, we have got sound. Jamie, are you gaslighting me or what? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're up and live. Look. We're not professionals, Scotty. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but how do you become a professional without being an amateur in the first place?
I don't think anyone's accused us of being professionals.
If you dare accuse us of being professional, then you'll get a 2x4 to the face from Scotty Menzies, who installs them into darts stands around the country now. He's the man. So yeah. Oh shit! We're playing the Cleaver's music, which will go back to my old playlist. Let's have a bit of DJ Semi. But we're back up and running. These two are familiar foes, I believe, Scotty. They both play out of the Birkenhead Club. Olivia Ollie Boom Curran, who won her first WDF title last week in the Hut. And Harrison Donigan, who's a man from the north, just like myself, Northern England. Won plenty of titles himself, Auckland rep, I believe. Won some pairs tournaments. He's a great player. So yeah, looking forward to this one, and they'll want to get bragging rights between the two of them. So let's see what they've got.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup. Ollie Boom, fresh off her win, beating Nicole Reno en route, which is no mean feat. Throws a very straight dart from what I've seen. Yeah, look at that, very impressive. Starts off with a square tongue.
That's a great start. You want to start off with something solid. You don't know how you're going to play against a crowd full of people, but I know Ollie's got a lot of friends and family and the Farno here watching, so she'll want to impress for them and win for them and get to the semi-finals.
Well, watching her in practice, she hit about 3 180s, so she's not shy of scoring heavy.
125.
Yeah, super shot there from Harrison. Nice 1-2-5. Puts the pressure on.
Have you played either of these two players, Scotty, in your in any of the tournaments?
No, I haven't. No, but certainly Harrison's a super player. Not chasing the tour this year, but still a very dangerous player. And obviously, Ollie Boone winning her, maiden title. So both in form.
Well, yeah, I think that's got to give her a bit of confidence, and you don't often see a lot of the female players mixing it up with the male players. We've got Nicole Renault. Shout out to Nicole. Hope you're watching. She plays on the DPNZ Pro Tour, and her main thing is to just get better, just get sharper playing against these blokes. And Ollie isn't afraid to mix it up with the fellas either, especially up in Birkenhead. She's always playing these guys, Harrison, Dion, all the Jamie Roberts, all those guys. So she's not afraid, that's for sure. Nor should she be.
No. Although leaving herself a bogey number there, Harrison can punish. 20 to set for tops. Super darts.
That's a good quality leg from Harrison. He looks like he's left himself 40 after 15. I'd be right there, yeah.
40. Harrison, you require.
This could be a 16 dart leg from Harrison to start. And there he is.
Super clutch start there from Harrison.
Harrison to throw first.
Broken the throw, so we're 1-0 up. And I think that bull off is quite important, Scotty, in a best of 7. Would you agree?
Oh, massively. Yeah, hugely important.
Interesting. Ollie Boom rolls up the sleeve. I've never seen that. I guess it makes the fabric maybe rubs, or it just feels comfortable. You don't see that too often though. Maybe she needs a shirt with one sleeve cut off. Just cut the sleeve off. Would you ever cut off the sleeve, Scotty?
Well, a mate of mine on a golf tour ordered us shirts very proudly from Temu. He said the quality is just as good as anyone else, but when they arrived, they were basically collared singlets. The sleeves were that short, and if you don't have arms like myself, it's not a great look.
The gun show was out.
Well, or lack thereof.
Well, hey, if Temu are listening and you want to sponsor this endeavour, then we're open. We know. Don't care if you've got sleeves, non-sleeves, whatever. We're keen. Shop like a billionaire with Temu. Look, we just did an advert for you, so hope to hear from Temu soon.
Well, based on my experience, I wouldn't touch them with a barge pole, but yeah.
Hey, Scotty, look, if they're keen to sponsor, we'll take that money. No, definitely wouldn't sell ourselves to Temu, but Ollie Boom maybe would be great with a Temu shirt, potentially.
Possibly.
The lack of sleeves. Good quality game here, and Ollie Boom just on 168, so if she can set up and put a little bit of pressure on Harrison here. Want to get to a 2-dot finish. This is 60 there. Harrison for a 56.
Outside chance here for Olivia. Is she going to go 20s or 19s? Oh, 18s. Shanghai for the game. Oh, unluckies.
Thinking about it.
Harrison, you require 50. Game shot in the second leg, Harrison Donigan.
Shot from Harrison there to take it 2-0.
Game on.
I think this is stating the obvious, but this is a must-win leg for Olivia here. If she goes 3-0 down, break of throw again, so she's got to take this one.
Throws a good dart though, doesn't she? Very straight.
And that's easier said than done from a man that can't throw a straight dart.
Glad you clarified that there, Sam.
I've got dartitis. I promise. It's a medical issue. I'm cursed with dartitis. I think that's my excuse. I just, for my snatch. The old snatch.
Sorry, who's snatch?
Moving on. It's Friday night. We're having a good time at the darts. We're talking all things. Nothing's off the table here in drowning prevention darts. But if you tune in tomorrow, it'll be a lot cleaner. It'll be not that it's not clean. We're having a good time. We're all here promoting the darts. As Harrison Donigan puts in a 60. Olivia's still got the darts here. Would fancy needs a ton plus visit. Oh, look at that! What a great last start.
I like it how she forms the goalposts with her arms too. That back post goes up. It just really balances it.
I don't understand.
You watch this. Front arm goes up, then the back goalpost goes up.
Okay. This is proper darts analysis here.
Boom. There it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. AFL fans would love kicking at that.
77.
It's almost like ballet. Am I wrong?
Well, possibly.
I don't know. I don't know anything about ballet.
Well,
just as much as I know nothing about darts. So.
Well, I'm glad you introduced it to the conversation.
But yeah, I've noticed that's an interesting, but whatever works.
Bang, there goes the goalposts. Come on, let's see it again. Bang, there it is. It's good. It's working for her. Love it.
Was that just like 129? Probably should have gone for the 19 with the first start.
No, look, if Harrison was on a finish, but he wasn't, so she just got to set it, and she set 32.
Absolutely.
The goalpost speaks for itself.
140.
All right, come on, Olivia. Let's get on the board here. And she hits it first start. Fantastic darts from Olivia. Ollie boom. Brilliant darts. But she's kept herself in the game there. Like I said, that was a crucial leg. If she'd lost that, it's probably game over. But she's still in the game now. She's still in it.
Oh, look at that. Heaping the pressure on. Get in there. Solid ton puts the pressure on Harrison.
Great, and yeah, these guys have played each other heaps of times up at Birkenhead RSA, so they know each other's games, and they're pretty evenly matched. It's there's not much between them apart from that break early from Harrison, but Ollie showed what she's capable of on the doubles there. Just 1 out of 1 so far.
135.
Solid visit from Harrison. Puts the pressure back on Ollie Boom. How can she respond?
45.
See if we got anything on the Facebook comments. Might have a little. Well, we're on YouTube actually, so we've evolved. Figure that out later.
Well, I'm glad you announced it, Sam.
We are live. People are casting from the YouTube now. We're on the YouTube. People are casting onto their television sets. They would be watching the Super Rugby, but they thought, oh, actually, the darts is on. Shall we watch some of that? So I think all the viewership's coming from Sky Sports to us. So. I'll see if I can see how many people are tuning in. I mean, it might be millions. Oh, I don't have permission to view this page. I've been kicked out of our own YouTube channel, but anyway. Ollie back on 2-1-2.
Needs a big hit here to get herself back in the leg. Not bad, but Harrison to put the pressure on. Oh, clutch.
Great dart. But as you said, Scotty, yeah, Olivia just throws straight, and I mean that's pretty much half the battle is can you throw? As I commentator's curse there, but generally they were all hitting that 20. Oh, and again, never mind. We've got some hot sauce here. I don't know if if you've been following the other games, and it's hot. And Scotty's just refill. Are you refilling that? The chicken wings are gone, but the hot sauce lives on. Makes it quite hard to talk with the hot sauce. Lady Horse, do you want to give us we had a bit of tech issues there. What? Give us a lowdown.
Yeah, it was always fun when you use a new bit of technology. And first time of us ever running a Darts Connect tournament. And game one, we ran into issues. Well, game two, but it was after game one. However,
where does game 2 come in the lineup of games?
I think it's the second one.
Is it?
I think it could be third.
Could be.
I've never been good with numbers.
Lady Horse, can you just talk us through that nickname?
Yeah, it's really not that interesting. It sounds more interesting than what it actually is.
I'm expecting quite a good yarn.
Yeah, unfortunately not this one. There's many other yarns about names, but mine's just Philly, you know. We were in Auckland at the Darts Masters one year, and I hit a 180, and one of the boys went, "Oh, Philly," Ooh. And then somebody went, "Philly, Lady Horse," and then from that point, it just kind of. I did think I did a bit of dressage on the hockey after that, and, got the old.
Just sort of dissecting that story. So, I mean, you didn't hit a 180, did you? Philly?
I didn't. I hit a 26.
and basically, someone said Lady Horse, and you said, "Well, I am called Philly."
You're right. You've called me out.
Yeah, but we've got to reverse engineer this story.
Yeah, you've caught me out on that one. You caught me out. Now Harrison got the Shanghai left. What's Olivia? Oh, that's a good first dart. Solid second. Pop another one in there. Oh, still take a 95 though. She doesn't look very happy with it.
Love to see a top stops here.
Oh,
No,
Shang's still on. Oh, Topo. I personally would have gone for a top there, you know.
125.
Looks like a 17. It's 108.
I think she likes the 18s route here. Bang. One more.
90. Treble 18 to leave double 18.
Oh.
70 left.
Harrison, you require 60.
Will Harrison put this away? Looks like he wants it. Just over. Or just under.
The door is ajar. Is she in 18s or 10s? All 10s.
She's got the 10s.
20 for
20
tops.
tops.
Oh, good marker.
That's a
good guide.
Oh. She gives Harrison another chance. You've got to fancy him on the 20. And there it is. Harrison, a comprehensive display. The first one of our pros goes out to the challenger. Absolutely outstanding there from Harrison the hatchet. And he moves on to the next one. I will hand over and go and get on with my duties.
Super darts there from Harrison. Super calling there from David too. Oh, attractive man in his Warriors jumper too. Ollie Boom, look, hard luck on that, but how do you reflect on your first time up on stage?
It was exciting, to be honest.
Yeah, hey, we were excited. You hit some big scores, throw a good straight dart. You hung in there for a long time. You were looking dangerous.
Well, I got that one leg, so I was like, interesting.
Yeah. Hey, well done, and hope to see you back here sometime soon.
Yeah, I hope I get another invitation. I wouldn't mind having another rematch in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. All the best, Ollie Boom.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
So just start play. When do you give me a cue? Oh, you're on seconds.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from my chalking duties. The iPad is working, Dart Connect is on. Had a good game from Harrison and Olivia. Harrison taking it out 4-1. And then next up I believe we've got Chad and Mark, so it should be a good battle. Hang tight, ladies and gents.
Another thing when you
Will be about 5 minutes.
Hey, where the hell is the original? No, but we're trying, there should be an option to alternate legs or rather
Alright, what a comprehensive display there by the hatchet, outstanding.
As Phil's saying, the hatchet with a really good performance. And now we have our final quarter-final game.
Introducing the last of our qualifiers.
Hang tight, ladies and gents, we'll be coming right up now.
Tim's now living in Cambridge. He's been playing around 7 years, but you think he's been doing it all of his life. Give it up for Chad and Beasley!
Out comes Chad Beasley, ladies and gentlemen.
The tournament is named after him. Give him a massive hand. He's going over to Germany next month.
And ladies and gentlemen, the man who's just made the World Cup team for New Zealand with Hopo Puha, Mark Cleaver. The name of the event's obviously after the man himself, Mark Cleaver, and out he comes, surfing through the crowd. He's just had a fresh haircut, as we all probably know. Here he comes, the crowd is clapping. We have a live performance too for Mr. Cleaver, as you can see. Cleaver is still entertaining the crowd as he always does. Absolute showman. His parents are here too, which is lovely. Here comes the maestro down the steps, about to get onto that stage. That was awesome, a live performance. And ladies and gents, we're about to kick off with the fourth quarterfinal. Mark Cleaver versus Chad Beasley. What a performance on stage.
I've got to say, that was one of the most interesting walk-ons I think I've ever been a part of. We've been doing this for a little while now, and that's the first time we've been serenaded live.
With live music. So
he could sing too.
He could. He had a voice of an angel. And this should be an absolute beauty of a game. Cleaver never really promotes his first game as being his best, but I'm sure he'll pull out a few tricks.
You would imagine he wants this more than he's wanted anything before. Tournament named after him
at least
in
winning,
his hometown.
At least winning, Mark. Come on.
However, Chad is a very good player. He was solid all day during the qualifier 2 weeks ago and never looked like losing. And it was only Harry Hatchett that undid him in the end, you know.
Bloody awesome.
I just need to do a little bit of editing.
Absolutely. Players will have 9 darts to warm themselves up, and then we will hook into it.
$57.
57 off the bat for Chad. Let's see what the maestro can conjure up. Ton off the bat from Cleaver. A couple of the boys behind us yelling at Goldfinger. Very funny.
There you go, you can now see the flags. Oh, those were powerful darts. The crowd liked that one. Cleaver needs to keep himself in there. Good treble. Lovely darts.
Cleaver fights his way back.
Chad won the ball off, so he's got the darts at the moment, but Cleaver is keeping it right in there. That was a great catch of a last dart into the 51. And as we mentioned before, Mark is on his way to Germany in around about 3 weeks.
Come up very fast.
Well, it's flown round. You know, again, from being with him on the Pro Tour for the last, since the beginning of this year and last half of last year, it's a goal that has been up there and massive for him. He's finally achieved it. I mean, again, Shambles, you're quite a player. You play on the Pro Tour, and can you imagine what it would be like if you were preparing to go to Germany next week?
Yeah. God, can imagine the nerves. That's what Cleaver touched on earlier on, was that there's a little bit of stress there as well, which obviously comes with the territory of having a big...
Tops left. Oh, what a check. Absolute check from Chad there.
Bit of class from Chad, but yeah, the preparation would be... would all have been done physically. It's just all up to the 2 top pinchers to take over with those sorts of situations. I can only imagine.
It would be such a cool experience, you know, like going to play with Waipa, putting on the New Zealand jersey and fighting toe-to-toe against some of the best players in the world. I mean, if you look at the England squad, that's Luke Littler and Luke Humphreys. I mean, even if you're drawn in a pool with them, just to be on the same stage as those and just give them a good run, you know, like that's all they need to be looking at.
Absolutely, yeah. Like a lot of very good countries, representing the game of darts, and it's only getting bigger and better. So to see if New Zealand can pull off a bit of an upset and make something happen.
Yeah, the crowd giving Scotty Menzies, the ghost pepper, a little bit of coaching during his chalking. And we're joined by a very special guest, the first one to knock out a pro. How are you feeling, Harrison?
Yeah, feeling good, mate. Yeah, Olivia's always a tough game. I was quite nervous actually going into that game, because I know what obviously Olivia's capable of, and I'm just happy to get over the line. Yeah, just settle in now.
Well, Harrison, you definitely didn't look nervy up there. I mean, there were some decent scores going in. You seemed in control of that leg throughout the entire game. She got that one back, but did you ever at any point feel it wasn't yours? Oh, what a 180 there from Mark Cleaver. The crowd erupts. Oh, and Chad had one fall out. So at any point did you feel that you would, oh, hold on, sorry, he's got 42 left, 32 remaining to draw it level, and he gets there. Sheer class from Mark Cleaver there.
Great darts, absolutely. Obviously, he's world class, that's why he's playing in the World Cup of Darts, and that's why he's up there in the DPNZ rankings. He's an absolutely phenomenal player. An absolute nuisance to play.
Yeah,
he really is, but he's a great player, and that just shows it there. Just nice and relaxed, looks beautiful on the board, just hitting everything. Yeah.
He really does. It's a lovely action. I mean, it is slow, but it's meticulous, and it's a really good action, and he hits that treble a ridiculous amount.
Yeah. Oh, he's just like you said, if you've been around the dart scene in New Zealand, you know who Mark Cleaver is. Like you say, he's a little bit slower than most people, but not too slow. Just methodical and just so straight and so accurate. It's just it's beautiful to watch. But when you're playing, it's just it's a bit of a nightmare sometimes, eh?
Just looking up every time. Oh, there it is again. Now Mark needs something here. Oh, it looks like it slipped into the 3. Yeah, it was a 1-1 there. He didn't need that. That gives Chad the darts, definitely, and he's pummeled in the treble.
Chad's fun beautiful here at the moment, you know what I mean?
98.
Yeah, I was saying to Shambles, he threw really well in that qualifier, I think it was only you that managed to undo him in the end, but he just looked so solid all day.
Oh yeah, he threw everything at me, and he's a great player, Chad, and I was very lucky actually to come through that semi-final the other week, because he was just hitting everything. He had the darts to close me out, and fortunately enough he missed, and I took the opportunity. But he's playing beautifully here. I mean, he's on a finish now. He's got 6 darts from 110 here now. With experience, he should be closing this leg out.
Hopefully we'll see another 100+ finish here.
Cleaver's not left the finish there. Not much he could do there, but yeah, here we go. 32 left.
Oh,
beautiful! Absolutely fantastic darts there by Chad. I mean, really composed, just so accurate, beautiful.
Really, really good, and he's throwing an 88 average. I mean, I know it's only the 3rd leg, but yeah, an 88 plays 81. It's a high quality game. Oh,
it's a beautiful game. Cleaver's straight in there now with the 60. Just nice straight lines. Beautiful 140.
Great call from the Ghost Pepper there. He's on a 9-darter. Will we ever see a 9-darter on the DPD stream?
Oh, I do apologise, I scored it at 140, it wasn't 180.
And he's on the 9, can he do it again? Oh, that looks just on top. We'll keep the 100.
Beautiful shot.
Chad trying to put on some form of pressure, but only comes up with a 60.
Yeah, well, we feel it's one of them games that's probably going to go all the way and stuff, you know what I mean? Like you say. Cleaver's ahead there now, blocks that now too. I mean, it's 60 score, but he's on the finish. Chad's way back on 384.
And Mark historically never likes the first game. He always seems to struggle a little bit in the first, and then he'll find his rhythm a little bit on, and he says that himself. And
he's world class.
Oh, just on top.
61.
Oh, I slipped it into the treble 7 there.
Well, it's a slip into the 7, but at the end of the day, like you said, Chad's way back on 284, and Cleaver's got a two dart finish here to level it up at 2-all.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been some high finishes so far. I fancy Mark to take this one out as well. 2 darts. That's a lovely first dart. It's got to be. Second dart. Oh, double 10 left. And it's there. Another 100.
Just real class. Just so composed all the time. Just always finds it. Just absolutely fantastic to draw it back now to 2-all. It's a close game.
And that's all through. The 3 of the last legs have all had 100+ finishes there. I mean, this is a high quality game.
Oh, it's a beautiful game. Oh, we've had a bit of a bounce out there. Yeah,
good recovery.
He picks it off there with the last dart with the treble, and this is where Chad really wants to sort of jump on the opportunity now. First dart, beautiful. Oh yeah, beautiful 100.
Mark's got to find 2 trebles here, you feel.
Yeah, it's only a 41 from Mark, and Chad now really needs to just keep hitting that treble, stay straight.
Oh, he didn't want that.
Oh, he sort of let Mark in the door there, even though he's back on 380. He,
2 trebles changes at everything.
Oh, 100%.
He needs to find one though. Not that one.
Well, he sort of drifted there a little bit. Yeah, so you've still got the advantage to Chad here in this leg. 272. He just needs to work his numbers here. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Not what he was hoping for.
Well, Chad's got 6 darts from here. 175. Work his numbers here.
99.
Oh, I mean, beautiful darts to leave 76. I mean, Cleaver's all the way back on 320. So you'd like to think that Chad can hold his line here now and take this leg out to really put the pressure on Mark.
He is a long way back, and you do fancy a 76. I mean, they're both finishing really well. And tops left. Oh.
He's got at least 6 more darts from here. Well, just to close out the 40, just to go ahead in the leg. And Cleaver's had a switch there, not really putting any pressure on Chad.
Is this one of those legs that you just kind of kiss goodbye to and on to the next one?
Yeah, refocus for the next one. There you go, Chad took that out. Beautiful darts. Yeah, and now obviously Mark's got to refocus now. It's a short format, you know what I mean. Cleaver's got to get 2 legs now, but he knows, he loves this pressure. He can thrive off this now. Yeah, beautiful 100 start. So
seems to always be the way when you're watching Mark Cleaver. He seems to always leave it till they've got 1 leg left, and then out of nowhere he'll come back.
Oh well, that's what these top players can do. They can come back from in a race to forward. They can come back from 3-0 down. Do you know what I mean? They thrive off it. It sort of does something to your darts. I mean, he had a wayward dart there with the first, but found that treble there. You go 85.
Saves it with the
sort of keeping himself straight and just keeping that pressure on Chad. Now all the pressure's on Chad here now. I mean, he's on the score 29 there, and this is Cleaver's to level up at the 3 apiece.
Great first dart. Great second.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
140.
Great darts though.
Another bounce out for Chad. He had a couple of them tonight. Just hitting that flight, obviously, and just unlucky. But this game's going to go all the way.
Yeah, you can see it. There's another treble 20 from Cleaver there. He's chunking this down pretty quick.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely 140.
I mean, he's left 36. I mean, Chad's all the way back on 335. So, yeah, this game's definitely going to see who's got the, who holds the nerve here.
You'd fancy first art here.
Beautiful.
There it goes.
Absolutely beautiful.
There we go.
The 7th and final leg. Chad to throw first.
And Chad winning the bull off. He gets the darts in this one. You feel he needs to start with a high treble.
Yeah, you got to be in a treble. You realistically need to be in a treble every visit now, just to obviously, like you say, you've got the throw, hit a treble every visit, and try and close the game out. I mean, Mark straight in there, just is beautiful.
100.
Solid 100 there.
Just a solid 100 there.
It's our first final leg decided the whole night too.
It really is. This is the first game that's gone all the way. Good noticing there, Shambles. Well done.
25.
That's why you get paid the big bucks. Needs the treble.
This is anybody's game. This is such a close game. All this game's like, Chad straight in there with his 60. This is way a little bit there, but the game's still anybody's.
How often do you find yourself playing the player as opposed to the board?
You always try and play the board. Here we go.
180.
Beautiful.
He gives it the wall.
Yeah, gives it the big one. Absolutely fantastic. And that's the difference.
Leaves himself on a bogey, but he won't care about that.
It doesn't matter. He's so far ahead here now. He's got 6 starts from here. He knows that as well. He'll like to just set this up. That's good enough. 40 scored.
1-2-2 left.
1-2-2. Chad needs to really fill this up.
He does.
140.
99. Not quite enough.
22.
He's on 1-2-2. He doesn't have to go the ball route here. He can just set himself up nicely and then pin the game. Well, he's actually going for it. Will he go for the bull, or will he go for another single 18 or a single 10?
For the crowd.
Oh, he tried to go to set himself up for the 32. Unfortunately, went inside on the 1. He's so far ahead.
He should have given
on 49 here. Chad's way back on 190.
There you go. It's a tight game. It's got to go.
Yeah, it's got to go. Single 17, 32 left.
Oh, it's got to be the double 8. And he gets there.
Beautiful. That's a good professional head, on the shoulders there. Closing the game out. He came from behind and just, absolutely top stuff there by Cleaver. Magical.
Absolutely. And up next we've got our youth games. So tune in for Marley Prime versus Little P. Should be a really good game. It's awesome to see the youth get up there and give it a bash. And
100%. We've got to encourage the youth players coming through, and obviously I know Mile, he's chasing the DPNZ this year and stuff, and obviously wants to do well. He's putting in the effort, so I'm not too. I don't know too much about
Little B
that he's playing.
Yeah.
But it should be a great game. 2 young fellas going at it. Should be a great watch.
Really looking forward to it. So I will hand you over to Shambles for now while we get the youth game ready to go.
Thanks, team. Another good performance from Mark Cleaver, having to come back from the death. Was not winning at all in that game until he won. So Chad played bloody amazing darts, and Cleaver just having that experience prevail towards the end.
Alright, now up next we've got our youth game. So fill up your drinks, we'll be back in around about 2 or 3 minutes.
We'll be starting the next game around 2 to 3 minutes. We'll say 5 just for argument's sake. But should be a good next game, and then we'll be into the semi-finals. So stay tuned, people.
Yeah, could you... Hey, we beat the Broncos! David, can you do a separate tab?
We can also see the ANZ Premier League coming to Wellington in November, which is very fun for a lot of the locals. So we'd hope to see some local talent from around the country showcasing their skills on the big stage. And as you can see, Mark Cleaver and Hope Puha are off to Germany for the World Cup of Darts, kicking off next month. It's coming on very fast, but that's an amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, a few technical adjustments from the DP team. We'll be underway very soon. Stay tuned, grab a cup of tea, grab a water.
We'll just get the scoring up and running, and then we'll get this underway. We'll be about 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes according to the captain of the ship, Philip Waggett, the mastermind behind Drowning Prevention Darts. So we shouldn't be far away, folks. Grab yourself a beverage. Hopefully everyone's tuning into our stream on YouTube. It's the debut for Drowning Prevention Darts, and if you haven't done it already, the Instagram has now been officially posted up today. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, there's plenty of other giveaways that will be running through the dart scene, from dart merchandise to darts themselves, accessories, and plenty of other very cool things that I can't quite think of right now, but that's absolutely okay. Hello to everyone around New Zealand, far and wide, watching today. We are very excited to have around about 40 to 50 people in Waipa Workingmans Club in Te Awamutu. the heart of the Waikato. Here watching the Cleaver Classic. It's been a pretty good day so far. The night's gone pretty quick. We've had some great games. The first sudden death game being Mark Cleaver and Chad Beasley. Chad led the whole way. Mark came back and clipped him just at the end. Jamie Hilton Jones was convincing in his win. Although Olivia played well against Harrison. Harrison managed to get across the line before Olivia. And CC was dominant over Toki in the first game. It's currently 7:38 on Friday. Bit of a long weekend for the DPD boys. Heading up from the capital today, nice and early. Caught a good sunrise on the way up, had a nice coffee and got into Te Aumutu around 1 p.m. Who asked? No one, but you've been told. So we're about to dive into our youth game, and then we'll be diving into the semi-finals, and after that, obviously the final for the Cleaver Classic 2025.
We do have a raffle game. The winners of the raffle will play cricket. I'm going to call that one. Maybe Shambles might chalk it. We're going to have some not Mongol cricket. That's the only thing that we play at the Bond. But actually, I might just brief Jamie Hilton Jones on that game format. Are you happy to? Shambles is talking. Tell them your life story, man.
Absolutely. Probably not going to tell you my life story. But what else? What else is going on in the Waipa Workingmans Club? Not a hell of a lot. Hey. Just had a kiss in the head from Nevin. 5 timos. Rosanna, yeah. We've got the stream back up and it looks like we're about to get in.
Sorry about that, that's a little bit longer than expected. We're chalking this on the whiteboard again. Happy days. Alrighty,
It'll be chalked on the whiteboard. Have another mishap with Dark Connect, but we shall carry on.
The guy that Jamie Hilton Jones is most afraid of. It's New Zealand's #1. Give it up for Roy Apple!
New Zealand number 1, Marley Prime. Here he comes, the young fella. The man that Jamie Hilton Jones is most afraid of. Out to the stage comes Marley. And his father Charles is in the crowd watching along.
And introducing your second finalist. He's only 15. He's only been playing darts for a year and a half. Again, it looks like he's been doing it a lot longer than that. Give it up for Preston, the Grenade Wade!
Preston the Grenade Wade on his way out, the 15-year-old from Hamilton. Getting the crowd hyped up is the young fella. Here he comes. Little P for Preston. This young fella apparently has a bit of talent up his sleeve, so we'll see what he can bring to the table against Marley Prime. Should be a good battle. Marley Prime, of course, from Wellington, residing in Hamilton at the moment. Preston Wade, obviously looking like a local Waikato boy. So we've got Scotty Ghostfire Pepper will be calling this game out of the goodness of his own heart, and Big Bird will be chalking. So should be a good battle this between the young fellas. First to 3, best of 5 in this format for people watching. Preston.
Marley to throw first.
Yeah.
Game off.
Marley to throw on the first. We're getting this one on chalk teams, so there won't be any live scores. We'll run you through the scores as we go.
100.
Marley off to a good start. Preston's already found the hole. Can he get a 180 on his first throw? 140 from Preston. Marley with a very wide, rangy, lengthy throw as he approaches the hockey.
100.
Super darts from young Preston. Little P's off to a good start.
This kid, Little P, the first time I've actually seen him throw, but wow, he can throw. He's 15. He's stepped up onto a stage in front of probably a crowd of 60, 70 people here.
70,000.
And he's 70,000 if you we could AI the crowd in.
68.
And he's a solid darts player. Marley Prime, also solid. Beat Phil Wagger in one of the Pro Tours in the consolation round.
Nothing to sing home about, really, but
Well, exactly. Well, yeah. Talk to that.
Gobbler getting a bit excited with the pointing of this.
I wish I could rib on Phil, but I'm worse. But I don't enter the tournament, so it's okay.
That's okay.
I don't even try.
That's okay. But Marley, his darts actually clock about 100 Ks when they hit the board. He's got a very powerful throw. 161 for Little P coming up to the board. Can he find a triple? He can. 73 scored. Nice little cheeky triple 16. What can Marley do here? Finds a triple first start and the second dart. Can he build it up for a 180?
139.
Good darts there from Marley.
88.
Little P Preston for 88. 70 remaining. Double 5. And he sinks it. And he sinks it. Little P takes that 88.
I mean, this kid's got bottle. That was a fantastic finish from Little P. Look at this kid. He's got some talent.
60.
Wait to see him on the Pro Tour shambles. You don't want to be playing Little P in there.
You certainly wouldn't want to be, but
That's why I don't play.
he seems like he's put a bit of work in the time he's been playing, just by the way his darts are landing, and that's usually how you can tell if someone's good or not, is just by the way their darts land in those boards, you know. So it's
the kid's going to get taller. He's going to get bigger. He's going to get, you know, he's the future. He's the future.
For sure. It's a bit of potential there, which is always exciting to see for the grassroots of darts around the country.
Well, I was just saying, he gets taller, not necessarily an advantage. Maybe he can stay the same size and throw exactly the same
right.
darts.
It's, the thing about darts is size doesn't really matter. It's all about the top 2 inches, and you know, just can't judge a book by its cover. Where anyone's big, small, whatever it may be. Darts.
Has everyone got the same top? Is it top 2 inches? I don't know.
Yeah. Most people should have a brain, but if they don't, it's.
But is it 2 inches long or wide?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I'm asking you, Shambers. You're the expert.
Oh, a little bounce out there from Marley, and he just sort of chucks the dart there. But it's a good little battle between the young bucks as Little P finds another triple.
Well, I know Charles Hotapu's in the crowd here, the father of Marley Prime. Runs in the family, some good quality darts players. We need to get Charles down here, actually.
140.
Great darts from Little P there. The grenade. The grenade wave.
Few chants from Marley in the crowd.
60.
I mean, to be fair, this is the most amped up the crowd have been since in any game. They're really, really into this game. And these kids are giving it their all. Little P doing the maths there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Dart Connect on for this game, but try and keep you updated with what scores they're on.
Little P is on 40 remaining for Little P in the second league.
Preston, you require 40.
And shout out to Preston, because that's my hometown. So, and straight in there with the first dart. 2-0 to Little P, the grenade. Marley's under pressure, but can he respond? Oh, and the bounce out.
80.
Be interesting to see what Little P can do here. Guides that dart up nice. And he finds a 95. That's a beautiful last start from Little P.
Marley going for the 19s. He's not happy on the 20s, and that doesn't quite work out for him.
Little P back into that triple 20. Can he get a nice little 1-2-1 for good measure? 76.
Marley, quite a fast player. Very fast.
56.
I feel like he maybe could benefit from just taking a little bit more time, a bit of a deep breath, but he is under pressure now. He's 2-0 down in best of 5.
92.
I'd like to see him slow down a little bit. Just seems like he's slowing down a little bit on this throw.
56.
But yeah, the grenade seems to have got Marley's number in this game.
30.
But yeah, good to see the juniors, the youth players getting their opportunity to shine on the stage, getting a walk on. This is invaluable experience for going to the top, really. You know, you've got to be able to play in front of a crowd, and Preston can clearly do that.
98.
Should leave himself a finish after that visit there, Preston.
Thanks to the big bird for chalking. Great job. Appreciate his help.
32. Little P, you require 110.
110.
24.
Should leave himself at 86.
Marley's still not on a finish. So Little P's got a bit of time here. He's had no trouble on the doubles so far, so you'd fancy he's going to take this out. Takes a deep breath. Takes the triple.
Double 16 for the match, and he sinks it.
And what a shot from Little P.
100% double.
Amazing darts from Little P. Fantastic.
Doubles.
I've got to do the music. Right, that was a great dart. What a performance. All right, we'll be back live for the semi-finals. Thanks for tuning in.
Sorry about the break in the commentary there. The commentary team needed to have themselves a little break. We are just waiting for the bull-off to occur downstairs. We've got a couple of different rooms on the go here at the Waipa Workingmans Club. An absolutely phenomenal club. But yeah, up next we've got Craig Caldwell will take on Jamie Hilton Jones. This promises to be a big game. There should be some huge averages thrown. They're both absolutely amazing players who have a lot to give. Great turnout today for the Cleaver Classic as well. As you'll see, supporting New Zealand darts. A massive congratulations to both Mark Cleaver and Hopai Puha, who will be representing New Zealand on the world stage. Really exciting for those guys. Hopes has obviously done it quite a few times. This is Mark's first time, so he's really excited to go. And there's been massive support from the whole of Te Awamutu, the whole of Hamilton. They've really come out to support him, make sure he can get to the World Cup. And remember, part of what we're doing is all around drowning prevention. So you'll see it on your screen right now. You can actually get an absolute gem of a program that will teach you how to teach your own kids how to swim to survive. It removes the cost of swimming lessons, and it really allows you to make sure that your kids are water safe, and then making sure that they don't add to the shocking drowning statistics that we have in New Zealand. Obviously, as you will know by now for many viewers, the drowning prevention darts has caused a couple of questions around what it's all about, but really it's about growing the game of darts as well as stopping kids from drowning and doing something good. We will not be far away now from the next game. Alrighty, while we get ready to introduce the next semi-final, I will hand you over to Sam. Really busy here. I've just got to try and find him in the crowd of people that we can't get through. Just give me 2 minutes. And it looks like the players are about ready. So I will hand you over to Sam.
Ready? All right, time for the semi-finals. CC and Jamie Hilton Jones ready to lock heads in a best of 9 here. So assuming Dart Connect's playing, then we're going to have a best of 9. This should be a good game. Very excited for this. Like, two quality, I mean, keep saying it over and over again, but obviously quality players, but they're both hungry for it. There's prize money on the line. Ready?
Alrighty, if we can have the caller and chalker to the stage. Yeah, 8 if you can chalk.
Just rallying the chalkers, the callers. Basically, anyone that wants to call or chalk is more than welcome. Because I can't do it. For sure. And after a few bevies, a few people are more keen to give it a go.
Emilio wants to jump on commentary.
Emilio's going to do commentary.
We've got a caller. We are just waiting for our chalker and we'll be ready to go.
Oh, that's Cleaver's music. We're actually, compared to normal, we're pretty on time here. Last time we were dragging on, but this time we're onto it. Phil.
Oh, as well.
Alright, and now it is time for our first semi-final. Welcoming back to the stage.
CC out first. I'm here with Shambles.
You all know him. We all love him. Give it up to Craig and CC and Caldwell.
Yes, CC!
CC walks on, bringing the party. Everyone's up on their feet, loving it. He loves the crowd. He loves the walk on. He loves the fanfare. Done it a few times in his career. He's not unfamiliar to the walk on, that's for sure. Brilliant from CC. Love it. And I've got a surprise for Jamie Hilton Jones on his walk on.
And up next, after again another comprehensive first round, all the way down from North London, that's not too far from here, it's a lot longer where I come from.
Jamie Hilton Jones coming out to Dirk Van Dijvenbode's music.
It's a Jamie Hilton Jones!
The Dirk Van Dijvenbode classic. Jamie loves it. We're gonna let this keep playing.
Two of New Zealand's finest dart players on the stage at the moment. This should be an absolutely cracking game. They'll both have 9 darts to warm up. We've got H on the chalk. We've got David Adams calling. CC, Jamie Hilton Jones. Stay tuned. Lock yourselves in and enjoy.
Since you've been on Shambles.
Got the scores back up. The world is restored.
Look at those practice darts. I could only dream of practice darts like that, or darts in general.
Absolutely. And we're off and racing. CC for our first game on.
It's a best of 9 here, Shambles, so first to 5. So there's a little bit, slightly more breathing room to lose a leg on your throw and maybe get back, but still quite short format.
Yep. It definitely is. Should be some good darts being thrown from both players. CC filling up those 555s.
35 from CC. But these guys are in the prize money now. Admittedly, not heaps of prize money. This is one of our first tournaments, so we didn't quite get the sponsors that we were looking for. But we got the Greens tapware, which I don't think they've even turned up because their seats are empty unless they're up in the stands there. just FYI, I'm looking over at the VIP table and there's nobody sat there. But thanks to Greens Tapware for sponsoring this event. Really appreciate it. CC tries to knock in a 180. Jamie stands very far to the right of the board. Do you know why that is, Connor, as a darts player yourself?
He just the way he's taught himself. I'm pretty sure when he was just practicing, he said that he just always had enough room in his setup on that side of the oche. Just finds it comfortable as Craig Caldwell rustles in a 180. Put some pressure on Jamie Hilton Jones. What can Jamie do from here?
64. Craig, you require
156 left for Jamie. 146, I correct myself. 90 left for Craig. $87 left. 70 remaining for CC.
This is an opening for Jamie, I think.
Can't finish now. Will get himself a nice 57 left for Jamie. Craig having to readjust. 22 remaining, and he sinks it. Super darts from Craig Caldwell.
45.
CC pegging that triple. Oh, just misses it.
Very true straight darts. CC throws.
140.
Nice.
Great response from Jamie Hilton Jones.
Absolutely. 140 after a solid score from CC.
Shambles, have you played both of these guys?
Absolutely.
Presumably, give us a lowdown on their how they play the game. And
Jamie's really fast. He's a very fast player, and he's able to hit one spot, and once he's hitting it, he just stays there, and he's pretty consistent. But he's a momentum player. And then CC, a little bit the same, but CC's just a bit more of a rangy player. Just takes a bit more of his time on his throw, and once that first starts in there again, he's got the habit of just finding it over and over again. Very consistent, very good counter. But had some good battles against both of these players.
CC has seized control of this leg, so he could break the throw. Jamie's got to set this up and hope that CC doesn't take out 45. And he doesn't really set it up, so you'd expect CC to break the throw here.
Tidy this up. Here he comes.
They're quite wayward darts, but you can see in CC's his demeanour. He wants to win this game really, really badly. You know, he's playing a young guy in Jamie Hilton Jones. Well, young, you know, he's 24, 25, one of the next generation of Kiwi darts players. And CC is going to show him a lesson.
Takes out the second leg and entering the third. Craig to throw first.
So with best of 9 here, so it's not emergency for Jamie right now, but he'd want to be breaking back pretty soon.
And he will. You can see he's wanting to find more of his darts there, Jamie. Knows he's got more to offer, hasn't yet showed it. And as a result of that, CC's 2-0 up. So if he doesn't take a good shot to get a big score here, this will be easy pippings for CC.
Yeah, I wonder if this is. I think this is quite good practice for these guys going into the DPNZ tomorrow. Like they're both used to being on the streaming board, but as CC puts in a 80, he's hungry for this game. He's putting Jamie Hilton Jones under a heap of pressure, averaging 82. Jamie down at 70, and he's not catching those triples.
See in Jamie's eyes, he's rolling them a tad just after he's throwing, but a little bit of frustration creeping in there. We know he can do more.
Well, like I said, it's not an emergency right now if he loses this leg, but he's definitely got to win the next one, because if he doesn't, then he's in real trouble.
CC, if he can get a 140 here, will position himself a very helpful way.
Not a 180 like you did against Ben Robb. No, we always bring that up whenever we've got an opportunity.
Absolutely. But no, not this time, unfortunately. So he'll leave himself on 155, get at least 6 starts to take that out in the third leg.
59. Craig Waipa, 155.
Oh, CC, triple 19 for double 19. Oh, unlucky. He'll go back upstairs for another triple 20.
99.
Leave himself 56.
Is he going to reel it in? Jamie Hilton Jones. We'd love to see a 170. Who doesn't? But not tonight. Not today.
64. Craig Waipa,
56 for CC to go 3-0. Hits the big 8. I'm going to go double 16.
40.
All right, Jamie. I think this is a big moment in the game. If he can break back with this 106, and he hits a single 1, so it's not on from the first start.
36.
You can see a bit of frustration. CC to clean up 16.
Second dart in hand for CC. Third dart in hand for CC. Third leg, here it is.